Paris again became the center of world attention. The city known as the capital of fashion, art, and culture was suddenly filled with euphoria when 3 BTS members, namely Jimin, Jungkook, and Jin, appeared in a special event that managed to attract international public attention. Thousands of fans from various countries packed the event area since the morning, while millions of ARMY around the world continued to monitor developments through social media. What makes this moment even more historic is the presence of French President Emmanuel Macron and First Lady Brigitte Macron, who are said to have witnessed the event firsthand. The presence of important figures of the country immediately became a hot discussion on various social media platforms. BTS once again proved their global influence that transcends the boundaries of music and entertainment. Since a few days before the event, the atmosphere of Paris has felt different. The main streets are filled with fans coming from different corners of the world. BTS flags, light-stick army bombs, and various BTS-themed attributes were seen adorning the area around the event location. Hotels around the city center are even reportedly filled with tourists who come specifically to witness the rare moment. Enthusiasm grew when photos of Jimin, Jungkook, and Jin's arrival in Paris began circulating on the internet. All 3 appear in different styles, but equally alluring. Jin looks elegant with the aura of an increasingly mature global superstar. Jimin exudes his trademark soft yet charismatic charm, while Jungkook appears relaxed yet still steals the show with visuals that are always in the spotlight. It didn't take long for the photos to go viral. Various fan accounts shared thousands of uploads showing the 3 BTS members walking in Paris. Many international media also began to report their arrival, making BTS's name dominate global news again. When the day of the event arrived, the atmosphere changed to become even more extraordinary. Thousands of fans filled the area around the site since morning. They came with various banners of support, dressed in BTS-themed clothes, and sang their favorite songs while waiting for the members to appear. The most awaited moment finally arrives when Jimin, Jungkook, and Jin appear before the public. Cheers instantly echoed throughout the area. Many fans were unable to hold back Haru's tears after finally being able to see their 3 idols live. Jin became one of the figures who stole the most attention that night. As the oldest member of BTS, he shows an increasingly strong charm after his various successful solo activities. His warm smile managed to make the atmosphere more intimate. Every time Jin waved to the fans, ARMY's shouts instantly echoed louder and louder. On the other hand, Jimin again proved why he is known as one of the best performers in the K-pop industry. His elegant gestures and incredible stage expressions amazed many spectators. Even when just standing and smiling to fans, the aura of a world star he has is so pronounced. Meanwhile, Jungkook showed no less stunning charisma. Nicknamed the Golden Magne, Jungkook appeared full of confidence and energy. His presence immediately made thousands of fan cameras move in unison to capture every moment. Many fans admitted that they could not stop looking at her because of such a strong charm. One of the most talked about moments was when the 3 members were seen interacting warmly with each other. Their laughter, small jokes on stage, and various spontaneous gestures of friendship immediately became the subject of discussion on social media. Many ARMY felt as if they were witnessing a warm reunion full of happiness. Hashtags related to Jimin, Jungkook, and Jin immediately occupied the top position of trending topics in various countries. Within minutes, millions of uploads flooded the social media platform. Photos, videos, and footage of their interactions spread very quickly. Many fans say that one of the reasons BTS remains loved to this day is their sincere relationship with each other. Despite having reached the peak of global popularity, they still show the same closeness as when they debuted years ago. The presence of President Emmanuel Macron and First Lady Brigitte Macron was also a big highlight. Many cameras capture the moment when they enjoy the course of events with great care. Fans saw it as a clear proof of how BTS has developed into a global cultural phenomenon that is able to attract the attention of various circles, including state leaders. For many fans, this moment was not just an ordinary public appearance. They see it as a powerful symbol that BTS still has enormous influence on the world stage. The presence of Jimin, Jungkook, and Jin managed to unite fans from different countries, languages, and cultures in one and the same celebration. International media also discussed the impact of BTS's presence in Paris. Many reports say that activity around the event site has increased significantly due to the arrival of fans from abroad. Restaurants, hotels, and various tourist destinations around also feel the positive effects of the enthusiasm of BTS fans. BTS has become one of South Korea's most influential cultural ambassadors in modern history. Through their music, performances, and relationship with their fans, BTS successfully introduced Korean culture to millions of people around the world. Towards the end of the event, an emotional atmosphere began to be felt. Many fans seemed moved when they realized that the precious moment would soon be over. But Jimin, Jungkook, and Jin made sure to give a warm greeting to the entire audience before leaving the stage. The three waved their hands with smiles towards the fans who kept shouting their names. Several times they were seen giving heart gestures as a form of thanks for the support that has continued to flow over the years. That closing moment became one of the most shared pieces on social media. Many fans wrote that they felt very lucky to be able to witness one of the most memorable events in BTS's journey in Paris. After the show ended, videos and photos of Jimin, Jungkook, and Jin's performances continued to circulate widely. Until hours later, various BTS-related hashtags still dominated the global trending topic. ARMYs from different countries continued to share their experiences, creating a wave of enthusiasm that has not shown signs of abating. Paris may have witnessed many historic events over hundreds of years, but for millions of soldiers, the day when Jimin, Jungkook, and Jin performed in the city will always be remembered as one of the most special moments. Their presence not only wowed fans, but also showed the world that BTS remains a global phenomenon capable of uniting millions of hearts in one celebration full of happiness and hope. That night, Paris became not only the city of light. For ARMY around the world, Paris turned into the center of the BTS universe, a place where music, friendship, and love from fans met in one memorable moment. ARMY enthusiasm turns Paris into a sea of purple. Outside the event area, the atmosphere is no less spectacular. Since the morning, thousands of soldiers have filled various iconic points in Paris. Eiffel Tower, Champs-Élysées, to the area around the StadeDeFrance filled with fans who came with light sticks, banners, and various BTS attributes. Many fans are willing to stand in line for hours just to feel the same atmosphere as other fans who come from different countries. BTS is scheduled to hold the ARRIRAngTour concert in Paris on July 17, 18, 2026 at the StadeDeFrance, which is one of the biggest music events of this year's summer in France. Hotels around Saint-Denis and central Paris are filled with international fans. Many soldiers from South Korea, Japan, Indonesia, the United States, Brazil, to the Middle East claim to have planned their trip months in advance. For them, the opportunity to see BTS perform in Paris is an experience not to be missed. On social media, photos of fans gathering at various Paris tourist sites went viral. Many wore purple shades while taking pictures against the backdrop of the Eiffel Tower. Not a few also held a small gathering to exchange merchandise and share stories about their journey as an ARMY. Jin, Jimin, and Jungkook's moment in the spotlight. In addition to their performances, the interaction between Jin, Jimin, and Jungkook became one of the most talked about things. The three were seen laughing together several times, teasing each other, and showing chemistry that made fans feel nostalgic for the early days of BTS. One of the most viral moments was when Jungkook was seen whispering something to Jimin, which immediately made both of them laugh. The genie who was next to them then smiled and gave a funny reaction. The short clip immediately spread to various social media platforms and was watched millions of times in just a few hours.